This is story number 1. Am I a jerk for wanting the focus to be on me on my birthday? This happened a while ago, but it's been weighing on my mind lately. The first time it happened was when I was 10 years old. My parents asked me if I wanted a birthday party, and I said yes. They let me invite whoever I wanted. When the big day arrived, it turned out that my parents had invited their own friends as well. I figured out pretty quickly that their friends had no idea it was my birthday. My parents took me aside and told me not to say anything because they didn't want their friends to feel pressured to give me a gift. They also said that they were making this a combination party. It was my birthday and a party to celebrate our family moving to the current town we were living in. It wasn't just for me. This was supposed to be my party, and I was upset, but I accepted it. When I was 16, all I wanted was a birthday dinner with my immediate family. My mother reserved a table at a really nice restaurant. Later, she told me that she was going to invite work colleagues. I was angry, but I didn't say anything. Looking back, I should have. The day of the dinner arrived, and again, just like the party when I was 10, I learned that the colleagues didn't know anything about it being my birthday. The dinner turned out to be a work dinner, where my parents and their colleagues discussed a potential deal. My siblings and I were ignored. Thinking back, I always wondered what the colleagues thought when they arrived at a work dinner and kids were there. No one else had brought their kids, and I'm sure they wondered why we were there. Anyway, I got really upset because now the focus was off me, on my birthday, and what was supposed to be my dinner. Looking back, this may have been selfish. This is where I think I'm the jerk. I started crying silently, tears rolling down my cheeks. People noticed. My parents told me to stop. It eventually got out that it was my birthday, and things became awkward. My mother took me aside and told me that I was out of line. I told her how I felt, and she said that no matter what, I shouldn't have caused a scene. All I wanted was a family dinner to celebrate my birthday and not have it turn into a work deal or another party with a different purpose. Eventually, my parents agreed to organize another family dinner. I get uneasy every year when it gets close to my birthday. Every time I bring up anything related to my birthday, my parents tell me to plan it myself because I don't like it when they do. What? This makes sense. They don't plan parties for me. They plan other non-related dinners under the guise of it being a birthday party. Am I a jerk for being upset?
This is story number 2. 3-year-old bully. My son is about to turn 3. He attends a preschool that accepts children as young as 18 months, and when they turn 4, they move to a different program. Last week I found out that there is one boy in particular who is about a year and a half old or a very small 2-year-old, and my son seems to target him and bully him on a regular basis. They are toddlers, and the bullying consists of taking toys away or pushing him around. But a bully is a bully, and I'm faced with one of the worst parental nightmares. I have to FC the fact that the bully is my kid. My son is a very sweet boy, and I'm not sure that this is how he will turn out as he grows up. Aside from this mean behavior toward this little boy at preschool, there are no other red flags. He doesn't behave that way at home, and there is nothing that we do or model to make him think that this is acceptable behavior. I can't think of how or where he picked it up, except perhaps from a superhero TV show that clearly needs to be put away until he is older. This behavior needs to stop for the sake of the other child, but also because it never hurts to have a teachable moment, especially for this kind of behavior. This strikes a chord in me. I detest bullies and bully behavior, and I really want to nip it in the bud. The problem is, I'm not around when it happens, and it's hard to make his little brain understand why I'm upset with him for something he did earlier in the day. I'm tempted to ask his teachers whether he was mean that day, and let that be the determining factor on whether he gets punished or not. But I don't think he will realize that being mean to another child equates to no cartoons, and I'll just end up with a screaming toddler who has no clue why he can't watch Bluey with his brother. I understand that bully may not be the correct term and applies to older kids that know what they're doing and why they're doing it. He is navigating his toddler world, but in a way that is harmful to someone else. My goal is to guide his behavior to better outcomes. Do you think my kid is a bully?